Hello, I'm Ejecta1, and welcome back to another episode inside of My Survival World. And in today's video, we are going to be going over to the town to continue work on the village transformation. And before I go, I need to make a few, what are they called? I forget what they're called, but I need to make them. Armor stands, that's what I need to make. And I need to make armor stands because they're going to be quite apparent in today's video. Let me look it up here. And I might not have enough here, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how many of these I can get together. I probably won't need a whole lot, but okay. I think 4 should be good to get started. So let's head on over to there. And yeah, it's coming together pretty well. You can kind of see it's slowly coming together in the distance, and I'm really quite liking the style. And go past the noisy chicken farm. I still haven't moved these things. And heading on across the bridge. And we can see that our villagers are hard at work. This guy has a monocle because he is the cartographer. Hello. Very jumpy today. And in today's video, now if you remember in the last video, we worked on this building, which is the post office, and this building, which is the restaurant. And I did have to remove the barrels for now, just because when I put the barrels down, all the villagers wanted to become fishermen, and I didn't want a town of fishermen. So, yeah. This guy, he keeps claiming and unclaiming his workspace. I'm not sure why, but yeah. And then they also keep leaving their doors open for some reason, so I don't know if that's a bug or whatever, but anyways, in today's video, I've gone ahead and built this building, and this is going to be a little clothing shop. And something I need to fix, actually, now I notice it, otherwise it's going to bug me, is that I forgot to, because I accidentally forgot to get this going, or to fill these in. I don't know if I have enough to. Need to take that out. I don't think I'll have enough. No. Okay. So let's go make a... So before we do anything... Now, what we're going to be doing this video is we were going to be decorating the inside of this. With the interior stuff. I did skip the building of the actual build just because I don't want to bore you guys with the details. But we are going to head on over to the forest really quick. And we're just going to go grab some birch wood really quick just so I can fill that hole in. I didn't notice that before the episode started. Right. So we're going to head on over here. I do need to start replanting some of the trees. Because we are starting to reach the point in this forest where I'm touching spruce, and I'm not trying to use spruce in the area I'm working in. I'm trying to stick to a certain block palette where everything kind of matches up. So yeah, and that's namely just like spruce and birch, or not spruce, but it's birch and oak. So yeah, and I'm doing that to keep it simple because I know a lot of people. I know people that watch the videos, they see things that are super complicated or super crazy materials, and they think that, oh, I couldn't build that, or I couldn't build that, I can never build it. And that, I don't want people to think that when they watch my videos. Like, I don't want you to sit there and think that, oh, I can never build that, or I can never build something that's super complicated, takes a long time. It's like, yeah, it takes a long time. I mean, the buildings I'm building right now are quite easy to put together, but you know, like the buildings I'm making are not too expensive where you can, you know, go to a forest and get the right materials, or you can take the designs that I'm working on and, you know, adapt it based on the wood types you're using or materials you have available. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just a really simplistic style. You know, you don't need anything super fancy. I'd say the most expensive block from this is maybe the logs that add the details, but that's mainly it. So yeah, like this. Like I mean, this. Yeah, the size looks intimidating, but it's a really simple build. You know, it's just you've got, you know, it's just you alternate between the oak and between the planks and the logs, and then you strip the logs down. And you know, I mean, you could probably build this in like maybe a couple hours. You probably do it faster than I did, but yeah. And all these buildings incorporate the same color palette, so they all match, including the town. And the town is coming together pretty nicely, I think. I do need to fill in that space underneath, though. But I am leaving it open for now, just in case I do have like hostile mobs down there. But you can see, like, you know, you could build something like this. And that's just sort of the whole point of my series is... Yeah, and that's just sort of the whole point of my series, that you can... Is that you could build it yourself as well if you wanted. Okay, I do have... Right. So let me get up here. And so I do want to add details and stuff, but I also want to keep it to where, you know, someone could look at this and be like, oh, I could build, you know, I could build that, or I could build better, and that's the whole point. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you have to build something super crazy like a entire village or entire town. No, you just keep it simple. And in fact, a lot of times the simple stuff is usually the best stuff. But anyways, moving on from that little talk of the focus of this series. Anyways, the next step, I do need to get some glass. I don't have that right now. So, unfortunately, I'll have to smelt some more. But, anyways, in here, we are going to add in the necessary stuff. Now, I don't have everything I need for this, unfortunately, but I think I want to get some stairs if I can. Or actually, let's just work with what I got. That'd be the challenge for today. I think what I want to do is take a stair and a stair. That is not what I wanted. I want this and that. And actually, haven't really plotted this out. I don't like to plan too far ahead with these. It's already starting to turn night. And I did add a couple benches here just to make it look really nice. We'll put this right on the outside. Let's put that there. Okay, I feel like, because this is going to be a clothing store, so I want to illustrate that. So I think what we'll do is we could do a block there, and a block there. Would this work? I feel like this could be the checkout counter. Or maybe, yeah, it might be better if we do it the other way. I feel like that makes more sense. And that would be your little checkout counter. And maybe we'll do something like this. that looks okay, but yeah, I think it looks alright. Now, what I want to do is I want to take the armor stands, and I want to create, if I can, I don't know if I'll be able to. No. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Okay, I could do that. Okay, and so what this will do, might be hard to see just because the ground isn't finished yet. Okay. But basically this just creates a, so it's sort of like when you walk by a clothing store and you see a bunch of like, you know, mannequins that have like clothes posed and stuff. This is kind of what this is supposed to represent. So yeah. I think that will hopefully get that across, what that's supposed to be. And I wonder, I think I do have some, this little iron golem is just hanging out there. I think I'll make use of the andesite slabs here. Anything else? Or I might try these. Yeah, or I could also take that. Say, I'm bringing myself multiple options. And I'm trying to set up a spot for shelves. I might change these, like, I might change these into, what are they? What is it called? Storage blocks. Proper storage blocks. Let's try this first. I feel like it blends too much with the wall, so probably won't do that. Do I have a pickaxe? I actually don't have a pickaxe. That's interesting. Okay, so how about this? Because I mean, it does kind of give the effect of shelves, but it's not going to be a very big store, I will say that. Not too sure. Although maybe if we try this, it does match with the floor and ceiling, so that works, kind of. I'm not sure we could do it that corner. I kind of like that, but I feel like it's simple. I mean, we could add like chests and stuff staggered, but I don't think that's gonna work though. Not for what I want to do. You know what I could do? I do have a bunch of these. I do have a bunch of these pieces of leather. So what I might do instead is we're gonna go ahead and take the leather and I'm gonna make a bunch of sticks. I think we'll do, so I have a ton of this. And then we'll go ahead and make a bunch of item frames. Only 6. Okay, we'll work with that. Alright, so I think what we'll do for now, we'll just do boop, 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 boop. And that sort of creates a little thing there. I think we'll even put a shelf. Yeah, so we can put a shelf here. And that sort of creates like a little display shelf or something. Or maybe they could put something under there. And yeah, I think we could do that. And I have 8 more, so... Okay, so I think we'll put 6 more there. Let's see. that. Or we'll get 5 more. That works too. Let's do it this way. My inventory is an absolute mess. That does not help things. There, I think 6 will work. Let me come here. I believe we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that should work for that. Maybe we'll do a shelf that way. I feel like that kind of clashes a little bit. I think let's have it on that wall. It's a little something different. Yeah, I think that works. And then I think what we'll do is I need some storage. So what we'll do is I can't really do barrels because otherwise they'll claim it as workspaces. So we'll have to do chests. I'm trying to use my oak more because that way, just because I have a ton of oak, so it just makes sense. If I can get through this door. There. And now we have individual chests. And these will be for storage of items. So that way the person... It's sort of like a storage, but it's an open storage, I guess. And, what are you doing up there? He's upset that I'm going to take over his church next. Don't worry, I'm making it better. But, yeah, I quite like it. And I do have some armor. Oh, I don't want to wear it. But I do have some armor that I can, if I stop wearing it. I do have some armor stuff that I can put on display, and it'll just go there. I'm not sure what I'll put here. Again, I don't have a lot of armor right now. But I feel like, so if you remember in my last world, I did have a storage issue where I had like, and you might see that in the world download if you go get it. There's chests strewn all over the place with a bunch of like stuff in them, and that's usually from projects or from just trying to plop it down to make use of storage. And a lot of that was armor, and a lot of that came from my zombie spawner that I had. And you know, I had no real place to put it except to wear it and to try to use it up as much as possible. So I figure, well, with this series, I might as well try to do something with that kind of stuff. So rather than just letting it sit in a chest doing nothing. So my thing is with this, as we get more... So my thing is that as I get more... how should I say? So as I go throughout the world or go throughout the journey here and I collect more... and I start collecting a bunch of... yeah, so as I go throughout the world and I collect a bunch of... armor and things of that nature, I could just put them here and store them here when I'm not using them. And so it kind of acts like a little clothing store. So, yeah. Maybe, hopefully you guys like that idea. The roof does need a little bit of touching up, but I might do something with that as well. So, we'll see. I will add this to here, and that could be like the totaling thing for the register. And, yeah. Now, I will need to figure out some kind of villager to go here, I think. I think maybe the loom guy. But, yeah, hopefully you guys like this. I should probably fill in this land. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I got some time. I don't have a lot of stone, though, so... Let me go sleep if I can. And I can show how I've been doing these roads. Kind of, sort of. You guys probably already knew that, though. How I've been doing this. And then we'll do boop, boop. And then boop, boop. And also so I can get a good spot for my thumbnail. Okay. Can I get this? Please skip today. Okay. I am sort of guessing this stuff a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, so we have something like that. It's not perfect, but I think it looks really good. And yeah, let me do this as the F1 thing. And yeah, I think that looks really good. He is really loving that roof thing. I think he's one of those. I think he's one of those like parkourists that you see in like the YouTube videos where they like climb skyscrapers and stuff. I would never do that, and I don't recommend any of you guys go do that. That's big, scary, and dangerous. And I know some people like to live that way, but I don't quite recommend it. That's a little more dangerous than I would recommend. Be adventurous, but be safe. Don't be like this guy, where he likes to live his life dangerously. But yeah. Hopefully you guys like this little armor / clothing shop. And I did add a little sign thing to carry over from this. I will change that over to well, I don't know if I'll change over to meat just yet. We'll stick with bread for now. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be all the time we have for today. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this clothing store. I'll probably make updates to the roof at some point. But yeah, hopefully you guys like it. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And it does help out the channel. We're almost to 400 subscribers. So, you know, help me get over that line. And, yeah. But I hope I inspired you guys to go build something really cool. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until my next video, guys, I'm Ejected1, and you have been ejected.